resource management. So objectives. The objectives of the bridge resource management are discuss the basic principles of BRM, explain that responsibility for the safety is clearly defined at all times, including period when the master is on the bridge and while under pilotage. Demonstrate a clear, concise communication and acknowledgement at all times in a seaman-like manner. The importance of ensuring effectiveness of communication between bridge team members and ensuring effective information exchange between pilot. Explain allocation of assignments, prioritizing of resources. So that is what is BRM. So we're online, so we're not able to ask you. So next. What is BRM? The base of the course was developed in airline industry as the result of research which shown that most aircraft accidents are caused by not a technical errors but a crew management errors. So a resource management or BRM was adopted in early 1990s by the maritime industry as a safety and error management tool as become the integrated part of crew training. So pag magsima ka na, just a training, and then all in all, then BRM makes use of the available resources including equipment and information, human resources to achieve safe operation. Bago ka magsampa ka, wala ka sa mga equipment, information, dapat you are skillful. So next one is the 5 objective. They shall possess good situational awareness. Situational awareness is knowing kani sa BRM kay murag ma-report man kani o mangita ship position, course, speed, under clearance, magamit nimo ni siya para mayatag sa pilot or ito pa yung mga kung sa under kill para dili ka ma-ground. Hazard to navigation, weather condition, traffic shift, and crew condition. Then, pilot's intention. So, next. BRM is a requirement of the ISM code STCW 95 US 33 CFR 157.415 flag state or administration, port state control, insurance association, and industry standards. Next. Bridge Resource Management, BRM, or as it is also called, Bridge Team Management, BTM, is the effective management utilization of all resources, human and technical, available to the bridge team to ensure the safe completion of the vessel's voyage. The BRM focuses on bridge officers' skills such as teamwork, team building, communication, leadership, decision making, and resource management, and incorporates this into the larger picture of the organizational and regulatory management. BRM addresses the management of operational tasks as well as stress, attitudes, and risk. The BRM is designed to assist professional mariners in gaining knowledge of the BRM principles and proficiency through the practical application of those principles. And it also helps them work effectively in all situations. Pause. Basic principle of bridge resource management. Knowledge of bridge resource management principles, including allocation, assignment, and prioritization of resources. Effective communication, assertiveness, and leadership, obtaining and maintaining situational awareness, consideration of team experience. Communication procedures. The master should advise the pilot upon boarding which members of bridge team speak English and discuss how communication between the pilot and the bridge team will be handled. The master should discuss the voyage plan with the pilot and inform bridge team members of the pilot's intention and special concerns. The master of
OOW should immediately advise the pilot when, at any point in the transit, the maneuverability of the vessel has been adversely affected when he or she has information necessary for the safety of the ship transit, or when he or she is uncertain the pilot's intentions regarding the ship movements. Next.
So,
Kapayos na. Next na, next. Next na, next na.
What are the benefits of BRM when correctly practiced? When BRM is practiced correctly on board, the result should be an abridged team that monitors, that maintains situational awareness, continually monitors the progress of the vessel, making appropriate adjustment and correction as necessary to maintain a safe passage, acquires relevant information early, appropriately delegates workload and authority, anticipates dangerous situations, avoids becoming preoccupied when minor technical problems, and losing sight of the big picture. Undertakes appropriate contingency
tulog lang ako.
plans when called for, recognize the development of an error chain, and take to break
Tulog naman
the
yung
error
dalawa.
chain sequence.
Tulog ng duha. Dili man ta ko
So,
pamod.
bridge resource management is important to all seafarers in helping them to work effectively in all situations. It is an attempt to improve humans' ability to perform work using a complex
Ha?
machinery while simultaneously creating a safe environment. Human
Tulog naman yung
factors
calendar.
contribute to
Promise.
a vast majority of shipping-related accidents.
Ay, one signal.
Next. Example of settling bridge team duties. BRM may group bridge duties into three general areas: collision avoidance, defecting and avoiding other craft and objects, navigation, keeping the vessel safely clear of,
Sige na.
of shoal water, close to your intended route
Ikaw
and
rin
on
basta
schedule,
mag-record.
administration, routine watch duties such as communications, log keeping, and supervising
Unsa
watch
ang
personnel.
nakaon? Ano na basig mo sagira nimo ang kuan ba?
Next.
Ay try lang ako. Kuan mag-iko ah.
So, the
Namo diri
master
kuan
pilot
record.
exchange duties, responsibilities, and elements of effective relationship. It is a given fact that the invariably pilotage is compulsory and the majority of accidents occurring during berthing occur with a pilot on the bridge. No berthing guide would be complete without reference to the master-pilot relationship. So what is master-pilot relation? So the basic rule is that the master is the responsible for navigation of the ship and the pilot is a advisor to the master with limited responsibilities depending upon different countries in port. Next. So the example of the division of bridge team duties under different watch condition. So as you can see, this is the bridge team duties by the watch condition. So first is the master. So the master is the in charge and the responsible in collision avoidance, radio communication, and navigation, while the pilot is only the advisor of the master. So in other duties, so in helm and lookout, the in charge is the AD and the OS. Next.
Information flow on pilotage waters. So as you can see, these are the parts of information flow on pilotage waters like ARPA, helm, chart, back out, lookout, and etc. So what does pilotage information on a chart? So pilot charts depict average in prevailing winds and currents, air and sea temperatures, wave heights, ice limits, visibility, barometric pressure, and weather conditions at different times of the year. Next. Bridge teamwork. Single watch. There is undivided attention to look out, with standing order from the master. Watch with lookout and helmsman. There is divided attention and ensure watch-keeping duties, and ensure vessel efficiently steered. Watch with master. Pre-planning requires it. Master's standing or night order and in dub of the situation. So what is the duties of bridge team? Bridge teamwork. So the bridge teamwork's responsibility is to ensure a well-functioning bridge resource management or BRM. Some of the main objectives of BRM are to assist the shipmaster in managing the vessel's bridge team for each voyage so that personnel are rested, trained, and prepared to handle any situation. Next.
Individual role of a team members. Master. Control movement of vessel via rule of the road and traffic scheme. Regulates the course and speed. Supervise safe navigation. Coordinates overall watch organization. Officer on watch. Moves into a supportive role and report relevant information. Fix the vessel position. Backup officer. Provide radar-based traffic information, giving general background to the OOW. Lookout. Report observations. Helmsman. Acknowledge and report helm orders. Next. Importance of challenge and response on board ship. Challenge and response can be divided into three parts. First, there is the concept, the thoughts about a situation leading to a decision that everyone should understand. When things change or you move outside the limits of the concept, a challenge should be made, and finally, a response to the challenge. The objective of the course is to help the participants recognize the importance of establishing a challenge and response environment on board, to increase safety, and also to help them recognize that the whole team is involved in challenge and response. There was a good interaction among the participants where they shared their own experiences, and also they were able to learn from their colleagues' perspective on challenge and response. Next.
Gi-off ba na akong mic? Gi-off na akong mic, bay. Oh. Gi-off na akong mic na, bay. Okay ram daw?
Yugan.
Sariling CR lang each room.
Nag-record ba ka? Dungog na. Dala, gi-off na akong mic.
Importance of ensuring the effectiveness of communication between bridge team members. It is important for crew members to acknowledge and repeat orders to ensure that they are well understood. Continuous interaction between humans and equipments lead to the vessel being navigated in a safe and efficient manner. It is the duty of all officers and crew members to cross-check and cross-question. Next. Pilotage. Why are pilotage engaged? For their expertise in navigating in close proximity to land in narrow channels, for their ability to anticipate accurately the effects of current and tidal influences, for their understanding of local traffic, for their ability to work effectively with the local BTS, for their language ability when dealing with shore services, for their expertise in handling tags and linesmen, to support master and relieve fatigue, to provide an extra person or persons on the bridge to assist with navigating the ships. Next.
Abot sa mga academics ba kaya nang sa iyahan may perminti magsalig. Mo man yung ginako na wala na dapat ko nagdala diya.
The duty of master and crew during piloting. The master's responsibility among the other being ensure the safety of the ship on and on board and the all who are threatened in any way by the proximity or operation of the other ship. This duty is entitled to the full cooperation and assistance from his officer and other member of his crew. All on board must go about their tasks in accordance with those ordinary practices of seamen that have been tired of tested over a long period in time, etc. The understood standard of seamanship that safeguard against
Yan na
accident error.
Okay naman din yun.
First,
Mag-off ako na.
it is the responsible of the master officer and other member of the crew to pass on relevant information including defects in particular to the pilot and to keep proper lookout. Next, the master pilot relationship.
Dito na diya pa natulog.
One, first is the sharing of information such as passage plan and
Di ba may
vessel
kingani man ako
condition
dati
and
ko
the
record.
factors affecting communication.
Na-record man. Sa laptop siya
Second is
nagkuhan.
the monitoring of the vessel movements by the master and OOW
Pag-ubo na ko na.
while he is under pilotage.
Ha?
Third is the conduct of pilot and the altitude and behavior on the bridge stealing to the teamwork.
Oh.
The basic rule is that the master is responsible for the navigation of the ship. And the pilot is an advisor to the master with limited responsibility depending upon different countries and
Hindi
ports.
for to. Mauguro tong ZX-25R sa kuan. Ba? Di mimi. Oh.
Goods. That's all.
Uli na sinili. Ha? Cottage siya. Cottage?
So that's all. Thank you.
That's all. Thank you. Thank you.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys.